Welcome, welcome. I'm Trish, and today I will be doing your pick a card reading. So, for today's theme of our pick a card reading is what does your spirit team want to tell you? So, what is the message from your spirit guides? So, you can choose from one of three groups. So, group one, group two, or group three, and I'll be back with your reading. Group one, if you've selected this card or group one, then this is your reading. Now, the card that you've selected today is that you need to push yourself and you need to step outside of your comfort zone. So that's the main message that your spirit team or your spirit guide wants to tell you today, is that you need to step outside of your comfort zone and you need to push yourself a little bit more. So what I'm seeing for you is that it's time now for you you've got some changes coming up. So I'm seeing either a home change, moving, relocating, or somebody's moving in or moving out, but there's some kind of changes going on around your home. Now with your home, it can also be that you're rearranging furniture, you're, painting, or you're changing things. It's some kind of changes going on within the home for you. And it's saying it's time. It's time for you to, start to attracting, is what I'm getting. So what I'm feeling for you, the spirit guides are saying to you, for you to attract the things that you want in life, you have to look at the things that you've already got. So you're looking at, clutter around your home, things that you don't use anymore, and it's about making those changes there. So what they're trying to tell me is that for you, about attracting new things in your life is about not having stagnant energy around. They're telling me that you're needing to freshen up or clear the energy around you. So I'm seeing also letting go down here in the cards as well. And they're saying you're needing to let things go out of your life. Now, what it feels to be is that like there's stagnant energy, there's stale energy going on around you, and it's like you can't break out of that, or you can't achieve, you can't move forward, you can't be to where you're meant to be, or as part of your mission in this life, because we're talking here about messages from spirit guides. So in order to penetrate or move or kind of massaging this energy here, I'm trying to get it moving. It's like this energy is not moving, and it's like it's stale and it's not budging. So what they're saying is that you need to look at what you need to let go of in your life. There's things around you that are stale, and it's time for you to let those things go in order to move forward. Because here I'm seeing letting go. So letting go of what you don't need, or that stale energy. So it's about, I really feel like it needs to be freshened up. There needs to be like fresh new energy to come in around you, and it's like that's going to help you to move forward, because we've got the horse charging forward, the success card. So it's like you're charging forward with success, but there's some stale or stagnant energy going on around you that we need to budge. So your spirit team or your spirit guides are saying that they want you to look at what you can let go of in your life. What don't you need anymore? What don't you use anymore? What don't you want anymore? What don't you like anymore? And it's about letting those things go, moving them. Maybe you're needing to rearrange things in your life, your schedule rearranging, or your home itself, might need to rearrange. I see a lot of changes coming up for you in those kind of areas, group one. So it's time. It's saying it's time to do these things. Now, it could be a 3-stage process as well. So I'm also feeling it's like it comes in 3 stages. So it's like your first stage is like that energy shuffle up and moving and getting that energy, or making the steps to do what you need to do. So you're feeling that stagnant energy, you're opening up windows, you're throwing things away, you're getting stop doing the things that you don't want to do anymore. That's the first step. The first step is making those changes. The second step is where you're going to start to feel energy flowing a lot better. And the third step then is where you're going to start to achieve, to do what it is that you want to be doing, or things to run a lot smoother. Or the third stage happens as your success stage. Your middle stage is where you can start to feel the energy moving again, but your first stage is about budging that stale energy because it's not moving at the moment. Now, I'm also seeing down the bottom in the sugar-coated oracle deck, I'm seeing here for you that there's mental struggle. So it's like, could be lack of motivation, because I'm seeing the energy is not moving. So maybe you're not motivated. The energy around you doesn't feel exciting. It doesn't feel invigorating, or, the energy feels flat and stale. It's like either you're bored with it or you're unmotivated, but there's some kind of mental struggles going on around you. For some of you, that could be anxiety or depression. It could also be self-doubt, things that go on in your mind. So there's some kind of shifting there that could be cleaning up as well. We could be shifting and letting go or walking away from those mental thoughts or the things that's holding you back inside of your mind. So it does say yeah, mental struggles inside of your mind. So it's like that's what we could be cleaning up. We could be cleaning up all that mental clutter, all that stagnant, unmotivated energy that you're feeling unmotivated. And if you're feeling unmotivated, why? Why are you not feeling motivated about life? And you need to question those things. You need to question, why do you feel unmotivated? Why are you not enjoying your life? What is it that you don't like? And that's stage one. Stage one is questioning, what is it I'm not happy about? What is it that I could throw away? What is it I could let go of? What is it I could change? So it's questioning is stage one. Stage two is where we start to feel that energy moving, that spark of creativity. When we're coming back to the brain here, it's about movement and it's about starting to get invigorated and inspired. So that's stage two, and then stage three becomes success as we achieve and we have success. That's how I'm feeling for you. So it's growth is the end. So the growth is the last card there. So what it is working back through stages again. So it's saying growth is, you will get the growth. You will start to move. Things will start to flower again and start to blossom and movement and green new fresh leaves being, new fresh energy coming in is what I'm feeling for you. But you need to think about what it is, what is stale for you, what you need to let go of, whether that's something going on inside of your home, your mind, your home, or your life. There's something here that you need to let go of, you need to walk away from, in order for you to have that fresh, new, invigorating, motivated energy that's coming in for you to achieve. Now, the only other card that I didn't mention here is we've got a big yes. So anything that you've been questioning or not sure of, it's saying, it's questioning as you're coming into the reading, the answer is yes. You're on the right track. Yeah, whatever it is you're thinking about, yes, you are right. Now, the other thing was might need to get some help. So this is just the assistance card. So you may need to get some help to move these things or to help you to move forward. Where you feel a bit stuck, you may need some help to move forward. Hope you got some messages and answers out of that group one. I will see you again next week. Thank you for joining me, group two. If you've selected this card here, or group number two, then this is your reading. Now, the card that you've selected is about perfect timing and being in the right place at the right time. Now, your reading, you've pulled quite a lot of timing cards in your reading. So for you, it's all about timing. It's about being in the right place at the right time. It's about being able to have the time to do things. It's about no longer stop wasting time. It's saying for some of you, it could be about, think about how you spend your time. What are you doing? Are you wasting time? So the center card here says time wasting, and it's asking you just to review or have a look at, where you're wasting time. Or it could indicate for some of you that the timing is right now. It's saying right now it's crucial that whatever it is you're thinking about doing or involved in, it's saying right is the time to do this right now. Now, the first card that came out for you was Beautiful Brain, and what I feel like it's a beautiful card of lots of flowers and having tentacles everywhere. So it's like about having a lot of skills and a lot of options. And what I'm seeing, I'm feeling like that Seven of Cups kind of energy here. So it's like cups of all these different options and ideas and things going on in your mind, because we're looking at brain. So brain. Beautiful brain, it's the octopus. So I'm feeling like you've got your feelers out in all these different things, or all these things you want to try, or all these things that you're looking at doing. You got your feelers out everywhere. For some of you, we could be talking about relationships, and we could be talking about wanting to attract a soulmate. Now, if that is the case, if that's you, then it's saying that it's about being in the right place or the right time, and time is actually upon you. It's almost like it's the timing of the energy is really good right now for you to meet a soulmate or a new relationship coming up for you. It's like what I'm feeling is like you got your feelers out all over the place, and it's like you could be going new places, trying new things just to meet new people. But I feel like you're gonna, for some of you looking for relationships, it feels like that's ideal. It's ideal to put yourself in different scenarios, different places, trying new things, because I feel like if you're not meeting somebody in the same old thing that you've always been doing, you do need to put your tentacles out and your feelers out elsewhere for you to attract new people into your life. You need to be seen. You need to be seen in new places or new things to meet new people. And I feel like that's what's going to open you up to new possibilities with new relationships there for you. Group two, if you are looking for love. It's saying I was hearing looking for love in all the wrong places, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting that, yeah, maybe you have been, in the places where the wrong people are there or there's no new possibilities there, you need to venture out, put your feelers elsewhere and move into new places. So being in the right place at the right time, it's saying looking for love in all the right places is what I'm really focused on for you, group 2. Now, I'm also seeing here within this reading, it could be for you, it could be a message for somebody else. Like it could be this, because we're a group reading, so it could be little bits for some people, little bits for other people, because I'm feeling that the second section is a little bit different. We're not talking about love here. We're talking about working in the psychic realms, or because I've got the psychic card and I've got the medium card. So what that's telling me is that you're interested in the psychic realms, you're reading cards, you love that kind of stuff. You get involved in, anything that's esoteric or like the psychic kind of stuff, or, new agey, there's all different names for it, but it's like you really love that stuff and you're really into it. And it's saying here, it's about the card. It's very prominent here as to say that you should be working with your spirit team on the other side, because I've got the owls. Owls to me indicate other side or spirit team or messages coming from the other side. And then we've got the psychic skills card here, which is also indicating that it's time to start using your psychic skills a lot more. Now, whether that is to get messages for yourself to help you with everyday living, whether that's because you just love it and you just want to be involved in it, or whether that's because you're meant to be working with it as part of your mission, it's saying now is the right time to do that. It's saying stop wasting time time with thinking that you're not good enough or doubting, or it's just saying jump in. It's stop wasting time is what it's saying there in the middle, because we've got the don't waste time card amongst 2 of the psychic cards. So it's saying, jump in. It's a good time to start doing that. Perfect time, actually. We've got on, as you see right there on the screen, it says it's perfect timing. Perfect timing for you to start enhancing your psychic skills. Down the bottom, I'm seeing about fruits of your labor. Also about getting noticed. So it's about getting noticed for your efforts and the work you've done. So people start to notice you for the effort you're making or the skills that you have, and you're starting to get noticed for that. So that's what's coming up for you, group 2. That's starting to happen for you. Now, I'm also seeing that, there's mistakes being made here in the past, but it's saying, don't get bogged down in mistakes you have made in the past. So whatever that is for you, that'll be different for everybody. It won't be the same mistake that we've all made, but it's saying that, there has been mistakes in the past. Don't feel held down by that or held back by that. It's saying just kind of let them go now. I'm seeing papers, just, paper here. With this card here, and I'm feeling a bit of tension here, a bit of in my breath. It's like I don't want to go here. It's like almost like it's something that's holding me back. I'm being held back, and where I had said to you before, don't be held down or held back by your past mistakes. The sense that I'm feeling, or the feeling that I'm feeling, is like I don't want to go here. It's like I'm holding back from going there. So what it's saying is don't do that. Just let it go. Let it come in. Let it go out. Let it send it to the universe. Live and learn. You learn from your mistakes. So it's time to move on and just don't let it get to you. It's just like it's something that happened. Don't dwell on the past. It's time to let it go and move forward. So thank you so much for joining me, group 2. I will see you again next week. Oh, by the way. Okay, so overall, what we're getting here for you, group 2, your message from your spirit team or your spirit guide, it's saying that you need to work with your spirit team and your spirit guide. It's a perfect time now to start working from them. They're saying stop wasting time, get in there and do it. They're also saying for those of you that are looking for love, your spirit team is saying, well, they want you to get out there. They want you to put your feelers out in different places, try new things, try new places, because that's going to help you attract the right people into your life or to meet new people. Now, they're also saying here that your spirit team or spirit guide is saying don't dwell on past mistakes. It's about working on the skills that you've got now and being noticed for the skills or the person that you are now. And also it could be for relationships. It's about getting noticed. So you're getting noticed in the right places. So that's what your spirit team or your spirit guides want, the little message they have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me, group 2. I will see you again next week. Welcome back, group 3. If you've selected this picture or group 3, then this is your reading. Now, the card that you've selected today is about thinking and planning as needed. So it's about having strategy and being strategic. This can also be about, it doesn't have to be about work. It can be strategy in what you're saying. Think about things before you say it. So it can be for some of you. For others, it's saying that a little bit of planning won't go astray. You might need to plan out what it is that you're wanting to do. You need to put a bit more planning and effort or strategy into it. Don't just go charging forward like a bull with no idea of where you're going and just doing it. It's saying you need to put a bit of thought process behind whatever it is you're thinking about. Now, the first card I've got here is a bull. I've got the bull. That's why I mentioned the bull. Here it is saying that there could be some kind of battles going on around you. Now, for some of you, it will be battles. You'll be fighting with somebody, you'll be arguing with somebody, or you'll be butting heads, going head to head with somebody, meaning that you've got differences of opinions and you're just not meeting eye to eye. You're not agreeing. Your vision of something is different to their vision of it, or your ideas and their ideas are not gelling. They're not meshing together. So whether that's at work, or it could be a relationship going on around you, but it's saying that there's some kind of battles. I'm also foreseeing for some of you it could be battles trying to get pregnant, because I've got the fertility card here as well. So for some of you it could be that you're having a battle to fall pregnant or conceive. Now, I've also got the water card here. Now, I've got to tell you, I've got to mention 2 nights ago, I had repetitive dreams all night, over and over again, the same dream saying fertility and water, fertility and water. I've got to show you this. This is bizarre. Okay, and as I've said it, I've just realized fertility and water, fertility and water. So the repetitive dream that I had the other night was over and over again all night. It just kept saying fertility and water, fertility and water. So I don't know if that's saying like hydration, you need to get more hydrated. I don't know if there's some kind of water therapy that you could be doing, or if you're needing to change the type of water that you're drinking, because maybe the water that you're drinking is bad for you. But it was saying over and over again fertility and water, fertility, and I copped this all night, right through the entire night of dreaming, over and over again. So, and then today it falls out as a message for somebody, fertility and water. So if you're battling to get pregnant, or you're struggling to get pregnant, because I've got the battle card here, I've got to show you the other 2 cards on the top line, because I think that is the top line will just read as this section. If you're battling or having battle, struggling, trying to get pregnant, there will be a favorable outcome. The dolphin brings a favorable outcome, but that will be something to do with fertility and water. Now, I don't understand that. I don't know if there's some kind of new water therapy, or I don't know. I don't know what it means, but all I know is that I dreamt about it all night, 2 nights ago, and then today it's in the cards. It's in the cards saying that if you've had battles with falling pregnant or conceiving, there's going to be a favorable result, but there's some connection between water and fertility. Either changing the water that you're drinking because it's hot, it's not good for you, or there's some kind of you need to drink more maybe, or there's some kind of therapy to do with waters, or I don't know. I don't know, but I know there's a connection. I just don't know how. Okay, so that message is for somebody. It's not for everybody. It could be for some people, not for everybody. Now, in the center line, we're seeing, sorry, when I breathe like that, it's like that was a big thing to get out. That's why I did that. So it's like I got that out. So it's like almost like that dream that I had 2 nights ago has just been playing on my mind. I've got an idea of who that was meant for, but I feel like by doing it in the pick cards is where it's come out today. It could actually be good information for anybody that's having trouble conceiving. But it was like a sense for me of, wow, I got it out. I finally got it out, because it's been playing on my mind for 2 days now that I've got to do something with that information, and I will email that person directly just to let them know, because maybe they can understand it a bit more than I have. But in the middle, or maybe they'll pick group 3 for this pick a card reading. But in the middle, we're saying energy boost. So now it's time of okay. So what I'm coming into in this part of the spread for group 3 people is that things are a little bit unorganized, chaotic, all over the place. I've got the unorganized card in the middle of the spread here. So it's saying that your energy is scattered. because I've got the energy card sitting right next to it. So it's saying that the energy around you is scattered. It's like you're not putting your energy into a targeted source, or I'm hearing targeted audience because that's like the YouTube thingy, but I'm feeling like there's a targeted, and there's a little fly flying around me. Um, Okay, so it's about putting your energy into a targeted stream. So by putting your energy into maybe one thing instead of several things, it's like you're more likely to get things completed, or to get things done, or to see achievements, or to see progress. Because at the moment, I feel like it's just all over the place. Whatever it is for you, it's all over the place. Whether you're building a house, or, things going on at work, unfinished projects, things around you are just not completed. It's very, very scattered energy I'm feeling for you, because the energy card is sitting right there. So you need to fine tune your energy, and you need to focus that into more direct sources, or more direct purposeful intention, is what I'm understanding here it to be. So it's like, yeah, because the way you're doing it at the moment, it's too scattered. It's all over the place. Maybe you're a kind of person that's helping this person with something, and helping somebody else with somebody else, or, responsibilities that you've got for here, and children, and all kinds of things. And it's like you're wearing yourself very thin, because you're putting your resources or your energy into too many things, either too many projects, too many people, or too many things, and it's wearing it thin. So I'm also getting here about the bigger picture, and about, it's the Three of Wands card. So it's about getting to a point where you are looking at how far you've come and how far you want to go. So you're stopping, you're having a pause at the moment with all this scattered energy going on around you, and you're just having a little pause, and you're saying, okay, where am I putting my energy right now? What is wasted energy? Where do I want to be? What do I want to do? And where do I need to put my energy moving forward? So we're looking at what we've done in the past, and we're stopping here right on this point, where it's almost like we're at a T intersection, and it's like, now I've got decisions to make. Do I keep moving forward the way I'm moving? You can see I'm putting a block, so I'm not moving forward. So it's saying either we're moving forward, and I feel there's a bit of a hindrance moving forward like this. So here it's saying we're dropping the gate on some things. So it's like we're stopping some things. We've got to free some energy, because there's energy blocks going on here. So it's saying that we need to open up the energy, and to be able to move forward. And that could just be because the blocks of achievement, of completing or finishing projects, or whatever it is for you, whatever that looks like for you, could be because there's not enough energy coming through. It's like you're so worn thin with energy all over the place. Like there's not enough energy streams coming through in each individual place. So you're at a point, or a crossroads, where you stop and say, okay, what have I achieved? Where have I been spending my time? What have I been doing? Where's that taking me? And it's like putting you in a spot where you can now look to the future and say, okay, moving forward, what do I want to do moving forward? Where do I need to be putting my energy, so I'm not putting my energy here, there, and everywhere, and I'm seeing results, I'm seeing achievement, I'm seeing finished projects, or I'm seeing just better use of energy? Because I feel like you're running yourself really ragged here. It could almost be like you have no energy, or you're feeling depleted, because you're just doing too many things for too many people. So this is a point for you to stop now and say, okay, what do I want moving forward, and how do I address these issues? How do I, put my energy into where it needs to be at this time, without being too scattered? So down the bottom, we're looking at, okay, there's overwhelm, there's anxiety, and there's hard work. And I feel like that kind of ties the story into what I was just telling on that center line. Now, what it's saying is that you've been working very hard, or you've been feeling like there's something around you that's making you feel very anxiety. You're feeling anxiety from something, or you're feeling overwhelmed from something. Now, they're indicators that they're blocks. Those kind of lower emotions are blocks. They're blocks in your path. So again, where we're talking about your energy's not getting through, that's blocks. That's blocks because it's your body telling you that, yeah, something's not right for you at that time, or something needs to be changed. There needs to be changes made. So I'm seeing here that you've been working very hard, and I can see that with the unorganized, scattered energy all over the place. It's like you're doing different things. You're doing too much. You've got all these responsibilities or burdens that you have to do. you. And I feel like it's giving you a sense of anxiety or just overwhelmed here, because there's too much of it. Your energy's going everywhere but yourself. And I feel like, yeah, you need to make some changes there. You need to pause, stop and think, I need some energy back from myself. How do I look after my own needs? How do I look after myself? Now, I've also got the card here that doesn't really fit to the story, and it's sitting to the side of the cards, but I just thought I should tell somebody because they might be wanting to know. It says big money chasing money. So it could either indicate that there's money coming for you, big money coming, or you're working hard chasing money. So that could be another thing that's making you feel really tired and exhausted, making you feel anxious, making you feel overwhelmed and tired because you're working hard chasing money. For others, it could be that there's money coming. There's big money coming in for you. So I hope that made sense to you, group 3, and I hope the right people that needed to hear those messages heard those messages. So thank you for joining me, group 3, and I will see you next week.